So guys, this is Stalin and I'm back with another video on Destiny and on some improvements they may be making pretty soon. Let's start with some weapon nerfing. Alright, so a lot of us do know about the Vex Mytho class. It's hard to get, but sooner or later eventually everybody's gonna have it. But the people that do have it right now are dominating in PvP. I mean, they are crushing whoever gets in their way. Titans, warlocks, hunters, nobody has a chance. I mean, when they see a Vex Mytho class, they don't bother to pull out their guns. It's like, yo, how do I get out of here? Where's the next turn to the nearest exit? I'm not trying to get shot by this thing. Like, for real. And is it overpowered? Alright, I'm gonna tell you that it is. It's overpowered. Do I have a problem with it? Not really. Why? Well, simply because I'm a hunter. And I know it sounds funny. A lot of people's like, what you mean because you're a hunter? Well, I think the hunter is really like the most underdeveloped character design and just character period in the game, subclasses and all. The only thing that is valuable to me on a hunter is the invisibility and sword dancing, you know? And it really comes down to your skill, you know, of using a hunter, you know? So I can't really say, you know, I'm not going to really base it like that, but honestly, no, I am going to base it like that. I'm sorry, I'm going to base it like that. But honestly, the Titan and the Warlock is extremely overpowered. And I don't want them to nerf the Titan and the Warlock. What I would like for them to do is to buff up the Hunter a little bit. That's what I would like for them to do. Buff up the Hunter a little bit, you know? Just give the Hunter a little something with a bang. Because, I mean, I have Titans. Like, we could play Control. And I'll have Titans come and Hulk smash a whole Control area with like 6 people. Just straight Hulk smash the whole area and kill everybody in it. That's the whole team with one Hulk smash. That's ridiculous, like, for real. Same thing with the Warlock. The Warlock is dropping all these suns and planets and bombs and streams and everything everywhere. And the same thing, it's like one hit, you're gone. I'm like, wow. But then sometimes with the freaking hunter using sword dancing, like, you have to hit a Titan like 2 times, like 2, maybe 3 times. And if you, oh god, oh, don't let the Titan be in the shield. Please don't let a Titan be in the shield. Oh my gosh. If a Titan's in the shield, you're gonna be banging them out with most of your sword dancer energy, like, for real. And there's still a good chance that you may not even kill him, or he may kill you before you kill him. So, or her, excuse me. So, yeah. But, you know, back to the Vex Mytho class. Are they going to nerf it? More than likely, yes. They're going to nerf it. But should they nerf it for the whole game? No. Don't nerf that for the whole game. Nerf it for PvP? Yes. Okay. I can agree with you. Nerf it for PvP. I mean, don't make it dumb weak. You know, because you still got people with these shotguns out here. The shotgun and the universal remote, you know, the universal remote is still out there. Alright? That's still out there. You know, and you got the fusion rifles; those are still out there. I mean, basically, that's what the Mytho class is. This is freaking assault fusion rifle that don't need to charge. So, yeah, they could dumb it down just a little bit, but don't make it too weak to the point where it's useless in PvP. Or just make it, you know, make it weak for you know, your basic Crucible. And then when the Iron Banner comes back around, let it be back at its regular, you know, specs. But, you know, so far as like when we do raids and stuff, no, do not nerf it outside of PvP. Do not nerf it outside of PvP, please. We need that for the raids. Those raids are entirely ridiculous. Minotaurs are insane. It's ridiculous. We need that. We need that. That was a gift. We need that. Alright? So don't, yeah, you can nerf the in PvP, but don't nerf the outside of PvP. Titans and Warlocks, don't nerf them. just buff up the hunters. Buff up the hunters. Give them a little something like extra to their sword dancer. Like let the sword dancer energy last a little longer, or maybe they move a little quicker or something. You know, I mean they already move fast as heck, but daggone, I mean they have the weakest subclass in the game on both gunslinger and sword dancer. Honestly, I mean like some people's like, oh no, it's not. No, yes it is. Yes, it is. Compared to Titans and Warlocks are extremely overpowered. Anybody that says a Titan and Warlock is not overpowered is a liar. I'm going to tell you right now, you're a straight liar. And I'm going to come to your house and smash your destiny just for lying. Because you're lying. You're seriously lying right now. Alright. But I don't want them to nerf the Titan and Warlock. Just don't do it. Just give us a little boost, and you know the little hunters, get the hunter subclasses a boost. Now what we have seen before, we've lately been seeing some leaks of people making breaches into future DLC that was locked on disc. You know, we knew this was gonna happen. And a lot of these people that are doing it are people who are notorious for doing breaches and glitches on GTA 5. A lot of YouTubers and stuff like that. People from Reddit, you know, are doing these breaches. And you know, we get a sneak peek of what Destiny is holding for us. And you know, it's looking good. Now, I did read something not too long ago, maybe I think it was about a day or two ago, that Destiny is, once they hope to use the whole geometric space of each planet. So that little area you see in the distance on the Cosmodrome with the giant wall and the boat all the way out in the ocean, and you see the little space center out there, they wish to expand as far as that. If they do that, that would be great. I would love that. Honestly, I'll tell you the truth. My favorite planet to go to is Earth. Earth is one of the most detailed planets and versatile with aliens, because all the aliens are on that planet, for the exception of the Cabal and the Vex, which I could care less if they're there or not, because they're sickening. They're a pain. I have enough of them. I had enough of them. They're a pain. But you know, the Hive, the Fallen, you know, they're there. That's fine. As far as new aliens go, I hope they put new aliens in the game. I'm absolutely positive that we will see new aliens. We will see new aliens. It'll be insane for them not to introduce new aliens. You know, they are introducing 9 new planets. They have to introduce new aliens. You know, they have to do it. That's a must. It's not something they won't do. They have to do it. They will do it. I'm sure they want to do it. So yeah. So we definitely could. We are going to see expansions on the planet fields, like, you know, the whole geometric area. We are going to see expansions there, and I mentioned that in one of my first videos. You know, 3 things not to worry about, you know, when Destiny comes out, is that they will expand, and I told you they will expand. It's just, you know, we was in for a little surprise because we didn't know about the current situation that had happened with Bungie and some of their writers, which affected the Destiny video game. And that was pretty obvious when we seen that, because when we played the game, we was like, this is not a $500 million game. We knew that. We knew something was wrong. We didn't know what was wrong. We thought they was just being lazy. A lot of us just thought they were just like, oh, they just spit out trash. No, something happened where a writer quit and then another big wig quit, and it affected the storyline of the game. They had to make some cuts and stuff like that. And I'm sure that Destiny's working on another great story at the moment to get things back on track. Like I said, you know, I mentioned in the previous video that I did slow down playing Destiny a little bit. I only really play every other day and the weekends, because, you know, being a level 29, there's nothing else for me to do but raids. So the best time for me to do raids is on weekends, and then I just buff up, like, you know, Monday, Wednesday, you know, Friday I'll buff up my character, you know, doing the Nightfall and all that stuff. because there's nothing else for me to do but to get to cap 30, and I'm pretty daggone close. And I'm going to go, I'll guarantee you, probably within the next 2 weeks, I'll probably be like a cap 30 or 31, because we knock these raids out pretty quick, you know, thanks to Ace Dozer. That's my man. He's another YouTuber too. Yeah, he's really, you know, he's really on those raids. He know what he's doing on it. You know, he leads the pack really well. You know, so that's what it is right there. You know, like I said in the previous video, also once again, I will be posting videos of the raids, you know, that we do and how we do it, and because we do those raids pretty daggone quick. I'm talking about fast. We do it fast. And actually, I've seen a video that the guy who's the first guy to beat the raid actually beat the raid again with 3 people in like an hour. I was like, yo. I was like, man, with 3 people in an hour? But you gotta understand, he's above cap 30 now. So he probably just went back and did that on, you know, normal with 3 people. You know what I'm saying? But that's still amazing. That's still amazing. And there's a video to that, and I will be posting that link in the description, so look for it. Yeah. So that's some things that we're looking for. Now, as far as factions go in Destiny, now we will be getting new factions. Some of you already seen the Cyril's faction. If you go to the lady to the left side of the tower, and you go, and she's right below the speaker. If you go to her, which she has the same shader, she had the same shader since we started the game. I just want to kill her sometimes, but her emblems refresh here and there. If you look at some of those emblems are future factions, that we will see in the game, and they may not be permanent factions, they may be temporary factions. Some of you have gotten the weapons for them already, you know, for some of those temporary factions, so they may appear where the iron banners at, or when the DLC come out, they just may, some of them may permanently come, or, you know, whatever. But we will be getting more factions. It won't just be Dead Orbit and all that stuff. We will get more factions, more armors, more shaders. We will get that. And yeah, that's gonna be good. And next topic is the spaceships. Yes, we want to fly the spaceships. All of us wanted to fly the spaceships. I wanted to fly the spaceships. You wanted to fly the spaceships. I've been wanting to fly more spaceships since Halo Reach, and I know daggone good and well Bungie can make that happen. And I do strongly believe in future content we will have spaceships to fly. We will have a spaceship mission. I guarantee you they will put that in the game, because we are crying so much. We gamers are so emotional, and when gamers get emotional, believe me, we could tear down a video game publication. We could tear them down with our emotions. We could make them give in and say, here, take it, all right. You know, because the gamer is emotional. That's something that I can assure you that we will get. I even know me and my man was talking about even them putting in sparrow races. You know, we'll get sparrow races. I'm sure we get sparrow races, you know. I'm absolutely positive. We're going to get something. It's not just going to be that, you know. When Bungie first started creating Destiny, they did say we are creating an MMO. They did say that. But they also did say about a year and a half before Destiny came out that this is not going to be an MMO anymore. So they did say that. They just didn't really get the word out that as far as they did when they said we're making an MMO. But I do give them credit. They did say that, and I did hear them say that. So yeah. Now the thing is, since I just explained that I lost my mindset, Destiny. I lost my train of thought. Oh my gosh, let me get back. Alright, when I get my thought back, then I'm gonna just come back to that. But anyway, Destiny is definitely like I see them. I can see where they have the potential of improving. I do believe that they're going to well, not going to. I do believe at the moment that they are recovering from the damage that they received when the two heads quit Bungie. I do recall one of them quitting, saying that there was nothing left to do, and that was during the times of Halo 4, when Halo 4 was being created. So, I don't know what his role was on Destiny, but I do recall one of them saying, "Hey, there's nothing else we could do. Halo is pretty much done." And I do remember them saying that. I just can't remember the guy's name. And they just recuperating from this fall. I'm not gonna smash Bungie. I'm not gonna bash them. I understand more of what happened, so I'm having sympathy right now. I still played the game. I didn't abandon the game. I did slow down playing a lot, but that's only because there's not much for me to do but the raids, and the raids is all I'm really focused on. And it's like and you can only do the raid once a week, especially if you're doing on hard. If you're doing on hard, it's once a week. So yeah, that's all that is there for me to do. So it's not like I'm giving up on this. That's all they have for me. Yeah. So we covered the spaceships. As far as Destiny being an MMO, yes, let's go back to that. I think I got my thought back. Yeah, Destiny did say they were going to be an MMO. But then they switched it up and said, no, they're not an MMO. They gave it some type of weird name. But they claimed that it was because they couldn't they're not charging us to play the game. It was a free to play. So they were saying something like it would be hard to cover the servers, And I have the video for that. And I will play it for you.
So what is Destiny? Well, Destiny is Bungie's brand new game. It's a
and
brand new
then on top of that,
not another Halo game.
There's things that they can't still do, because I do believe that
So, a lot of people
Bungie still has the mindset of what needs to be an MMO, and they can still make this game feel like an MMO, even though it's not. Like some MMOs have like little dorm areas. We all live on a tower, right? They can expand the tower and give us like the little rooms that we can decorate with stuff that we may have won or collected. But some of you may be familiar with Fantasy Star Universe. Whenever like an event came, sometimes we had some special items that we could put in our room to decorate our rooms. And our rooms are humongous. We could just invite our friends in there and interact with some of the stuff that we have, sit down on the couch, chat, talk, whatever. Bungie could do that stuff. They could do that stuff without actually making an MMO. And that'd be something that I would like to see. Although this game does give us the MMO feeling, because it's heavily this game heavily emphasizes multiplayer. And playing it, even though it's not an MMO, it still makes it feel like it's a massive multiplayer. And they can still give us that experience of it feeling like that, even though it's not. And they want it to be. They can still give us that feeling. Yeah. So that's some things that I'm covering right now. Let's see what else I wanted to talk about. Some of you, we already addressed the story situations, and a lot of you are still disappointed about the story situation, even knowing what happened. Some of you are still upset with the story of Destiny. I've seen pieces of that story. I did see pieces of that story, and I can't find footage on you, but the Queen's brother wasn't the Queen's brother. He was somebody special. He was somebody special. I mean, he was somebody cool. And his voice was even different. If somebody could find the original trailer, hit me up in the comments and let me know, or I'll link to a YouTube and just let me know, because he was somebody cool. This guy was cool. He did not sound the way he sounds now. Like right now, he sounds like a generic anime character, like a generic anime villain, So, and the Queen gives off that feel a little bit too. Like, the Queen just came out of nowhere. She just came out of nowhere. So, I don't know what her role was, honestly, either. So, then, as far as I know, she could have been a guardian. And then after that, we're like, nah, forget that. We're going to make her a queen. So, Yeah. And oh yeah, speaking of that, yeah, there's been a lot of backlash on their content too. Like, you know, we know that their content, their events are weak. Their events are weak. No, I'm not gonna sugarcoat. No, stop. Don't even get mad at me. Don't get mad at me. Their events are weak. It's weak. It's weak. Okay? The events are weak and it doesn't apply to everybody. The events are weak. And they need to make events that apply to everybody. They need to make loot drops that apply for everybody. If a level 28 wins something, they win loot for their rank or higher. You know, and if a level 23 or 19 wins something, they win something for their rank or higher. You know, that's how they should do it. Cutscenes for events, like bring those events to life. Make cutscenes for those events. It's nothing for Bungie to make a cutscene. These are talented people. They are talented. It's nothing for them to make a cutscene. I'm telling you, it's nothing for them to make a cutscene. Even if the cutscene is like 30 seconds, it's nothing for them to make a cutscene. Just make like 6 30-second cutscenes. You know what I'm saying? That's like 3 minutes. Put 3 minutes into a cutscene, chop it up. You know what I'm saying? Chop it up. Make use of those cutscenes. Like, don't just give us DLC and that's the only time we see cutscenes is in the story. No, we want to see cutscenes in events. We want to see cutscenes too. I want to see a cutscene when somebody's talking to me, when somebody random comes up to me, like like just a random player. I want to see a cutscene. I want to see cutscenes for the Cryptarch. You know, I want to see when I go make a patch. You know, I want to see cutscenes from the Cryptarch. I just cut off my TV too. Oh my gosh. So if y'all hear the TV come in the background, that's what happened. But anyway, yeah, that's the. Yeah, it's like, you know, I want to see all types of stuff. Like, Bungie has that talent, and they say they're listening. They say they're listening, and I do believe it. And I believe the best place for you to express your opinion to Destiny, to Bungie, or, you know, Destiny, whatever you can say, Bungie, but it's Bungie. To express your opinion to Bungie is to go to a Reddit forum. Go to the Destiny Reddit forum and express how you feel about the game. Because there, you cannot troll. Because once you start trolling and doing all that bull crap and talking trash, you're out of there. So that's where Destiny get their best advice. That's where a lot of game developers go and get and listen. Besides YouTube, that's like the #1 spot. Go to a Reddit forum. Go to the Destiny Reddit forum and express your opinion about the game, what you want to see, you know, how you feel without, you know, trolling or being really disrespectful. You know, say it in an honest way. You know what I'm saying? Just be honest and clean about it. Tell them what you think, and I guarantee you, you're more than likely to be heard there than Angry Joe screaming on his YouTube. Like, you know, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, he gets heard too. So mark my words, yo. I've been heard on Reddit forums and answered by developers. I'm lying. Okay, I'm lying. I'm lying. But I've been, you know, I've had good responses on the Reddit forums. Alright. No, and I'm sure developers know, honestly, I'm sure developers have seen my input, because what I've said on Reddit had a large impact on what people were thinking and what they wanted to see, and there's a lot of communication there, and the developers see that. They see that. So yeah, no, honestly, yeah, Reddit's the place. So yeah, I'm gonna tie this video up. I definitely will be making another one soon. Thanks for watching, guys. You know, I know this was a little longer than usual. I usually make my videos long, but this is a little longer than usual, and I'm gonna end it right here. I'll catch you guys later. All right, peace.